my god, this is incredible, I just have to make a video now, because I got the greatest news ever. I get to keep the pump. So today is day 4 after the implantation of an erectile implant. It's a hydraulic pump, Coloplast OTR, erectile pump for either erectile dysfunction or guys like me, FTMs, female to male, who had undergone phalloplasty. So this is my second attempt. The first attempt didn't go well because I got an infection, and you can get an infection in, like, it is very common to get an infection because either you get an infection during the surgery because it gets there from the skin. Although the surgeons work really clean, they change the gloves twice, I think, during this procedure, and then they are really careful because they are not interested in infecting your implant. I'm so excited right now because I just got the good news, because for me these, let's say, 3 days were like sitting, waiting, hoping and wishing, because it really didn't look well. So, but let's start from the beginning. When I woke up, I was in pain. And that alone was already worrying for me, because the first attempt I had the surgery, I wasn't in pain when I woke up. I think it's more common to be in pain because it's a big surgery. They have a 3-part implant. 1 part goes into your testicle, 1 part goes into your penis, and 1 part goes in under the surface of your belly. So there's a lot of wounds going on there. Yeah, I was in pain, but I slept through the whole day, basically. The next day, everything was okay, but I just felt sick the whole day. Third day, however, in the morning, I woke up in like huge, immense pain. And the pain was in my scrotum. And my scrotum was blown, like it was swollen. It was huge. It still is, but a bit less now. It was really big. It was blue and purple and red and kind of hard. So it was the first time when the doctor saw it, actually, because there was the weekend in between. He looked at it and he was kind of worried, I could tell, because he didn't say anything. He said, we have to check the urine, we have to check the blood, and we have to observe it and cool it down. What they were looking for in the urine was, they were looking for an infection, and in the blood, and in the urine they were looking for blood. And they didn't find any blood in the urine, which is great news. Because if they did, it would mean that a suture got open somewhere, or not just a suture, but like somewhere the urethral channel got injured, and then the wound would come in contact with the urethral channel, which would mean that there's going to be contamination of the implantation site, and that the urine would go also into the scrotum, which would make it swell so much, and it just would, I don't know if it would ever heal then. Normally, if they see this, they would take me into another surgery in order to clean everything up and to sew the wound, the urethral channel. But this almost never goes well, because once infected, the implant stays infected. Almost like there is, like, I think, personal opinion, but like a 5% chance that they're gonna save the device, the implant, by this technique of cleaning it. I know that surgeons in the States, for example, if they have a contamination of the pump, they just remove it. They don't try to save it. And this is what happened to me last time. They had also tried to keep it but I couldn't keep it. It was still infected. And the same happened to 3 FTM guys who I met at the hospital during the time of trying to save it. It also meant 2 months almost non-stop antibiotics, because without the antibiotics the implantation site got red and swollen again, and it's just that the body just can't cope with it, with the infection on an implant, because the body forms a capsule around the implant, and if there are bad bacteria inside the capsule, the body just doesn't have as well access to that site as it is if there is no implant. Now the awesome news is that I have no infection, all my numbers are great, all my test results are awesome, and the swelling goes back. I also feel better today than yesterday. I'm not in so much pain, and I don't take so many painkillers anymore. My stomach got kind of overwhelmed with all this medication and antibiotics I'm taking, so I'm also getting probiotics. I'm really grateful for that, and I think today it's becoming sort of better. But that's the least of your concern. The main concern is now gone. Whew. Yes, of course, I still have suture, and it still can get open and contaminated and blah like last time, but I'm very, very positive this time, because the suture technique looks better, and I just stay positive. Thanks very much for your subscriptions. I have now over 1,000 subscriptions. Thank you very much. And you know, as always, you can ask me anything. I'll answer all questions. I'll also do some streams. And as you might know, I'm a life coach, so you're also welcome to get life coaching with me. All about it on my Instagram. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.